Now, this one is just overall good advice, and that is to play dumb. The real law number 21 of the 48 laws of power is to play dumber than your mark. In terms of manipulation, playing dumber than the person that you're trying to go after puts them in a false sense of security. They underestimate you, so then they are easier to manipulate, ironically, because they don't see it coming from you, and that's the whole point. It's like if you ever saw a scary movie, the first one, where Doofy ends up at the end, just rips off his mustache and gets in his crazy car, and no one really saw that coming. It's just like, oh, it's Doofy. He poops his pants. But yeah, aside from using that as a manipulation tactic to get over on someone in the sense of like taking something from them or manipulating them that way, it's just always a good idea to know when to play dumb. And play dumb more often than not. But don't do it so much that you make yourself think you're dumb, because that's not a good idea. And this is honestly a tactic that you see a lot of people use in general. It's something happens and instead of taking the blame, you play dumb, or I mean, you take the blame, but people get less mad at you for doing something because you didn't know that that wasn't the right thing to do, or you didn't know that it would be an issue. But this goes back to the law of power, where saying the perfect amount or less is better than saying too much. Let people think that you're dumber than you really are. This helps in multiple ways. One, if you're more unassuming, then people won't actively try to go after you and vie for power against you because they don't see you as a threat. But also because people like to take advantage of people that are smarter and get them to do more things. I mean, that's how I've used it in my life, is to not let on that you know how to do certain things, especially in like a job, because then it's like, oh yeah, no, do this. Are we going to pay you more? No, not at all. And that's how you get yourself into trouble. Not actual real trouble, but like, damn, now I got all this work that I have to do that I'm not getting paid for. But to me, it comes down to a couple things, and one of them is hiding your truth strengths until the time is right so that people don't expect it from you. But also, it makes people open up their guard. Like, for example, say someone is trying to manipulate you. If they think that you're dumber than you are, then they're going to be less covert about it, and they're going to do things more in the open. And if you just sit there and watch, then it's like, all right, this is the evidence that I need. Or even just in any situation, like, for example, a cheating spouse, going to be less open, or less covert, I should say, about hiding stuff. So then it's easier for you to gather evidence in that example and be like, oh yeah, no, I have everything I need. And then that's when you come out and show them, and it's like, bang, boom, evidence, baga, kacha, get it done. But there are plenty of examples you could put that towards, but ultimately it's like poker, and it's, you just don't show your hand. If you show your full hand, everyone knows what you're dealing with. And that's what this law plays into. Whether you're being a scumbag and trying to manipulate someone, or you're fighting against someone manipulating you, or just any vying for power, you always have that ace in the hole. And going back to a previous law, it makes you more unpredictable, because if you play that certain way where people don't know how smart you are, and then you come out with a full 500 level IQ and make some power moves, then they're on the back foot. They're like, yo, where did this come from, man? This guy was so unassuming, and now he's CEO of the company, you know what I mean? Long story short, it's always good to be covert. But that's all I got to say about this one. If you don't know me, my name is Brendan. This is The Lost Tribe. If you like this content, hit that like button, leave a comment down below. And if you made it this far, listening to my ramblings, hit that subscribe button, because clearly you like the content. Once again, Brendan, Lost Tribe, peace out.